got a barn burner in store for you in this one. A top 10 showdown early in the season. A measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's McNabb. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. Right back to the well. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Quarterback moving. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Heaves it deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He's got it near midfield. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. On the move to his left. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's McNabb. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Dynasty Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes a connection. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Dynasty Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the...
Turning it on! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. He'll take it himself. Can't get him to the ground. And another broken tackle. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Going to the running game. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's McNabb. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's reeled in. It's Cook. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds him out of the backfield. There he goes. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for our tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Fires to the big fella. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's McNabb. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. This quarterback part of their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking to throw, it's McNabb. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Play action on 1st down. Got his man to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Auburn offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To throw, it's McNabb. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards out. Instead, they'll go for it and try to convert on fourth down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Rushes on him. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Has to get there to move the sticks. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Touchdown, Auburn! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air on second down. Dances away. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this one. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Complete to start this drive. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Safe little shovel pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing before tacklers. He's down at the 24. So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing.
Turning it on! And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's McNabb. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Grabbed on the outside. It's Polk. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Avoids pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On his way from around the 50. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away. And
there he goes. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Scanning the field, it's McNabb. Pocket breaking down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Runs through a tackle. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Offense in a split backfield. They'll leave it with him. Hanging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Finding open areas.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Fighting off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Finds his tight end.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The give to the back. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Dropping back, it's McNabb. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Reels it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Might be looking to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
If there's time to pad the stats. Touchdown, Auburn! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today.